page 41 and page 82. I have done some Andy Goldsworthy research which we have done in our class, though I've also added in some of my own facts that I've done from previous research in books that I've remembered and recapped on from previous projects. I have also done my own artist response by making some versions of his work in my own style. In this piece, I've went outside and made a trail of different leaves and branches, which was during a wet season. You can see that the trail is very long, and I've taken different angles just to show it. I've purposely also done the line where there are little spray painted marks for social distancing, just to show a trail of that leads to where the lines are following. These images show different kinds of leaves used, and in the end I destroyed the piece by using a branch and brushing them to the sides and all over the piece, which I have done purposely because in Andy Goldsworthy's work it involves around one of the steps of weather, which is why I destroyed this piece, because if we had terrible weather this would most definitely happen. It would blow all the leaves everywhere, which I've just pushed with a step faster, so then I could document what would have happened. In my second piece, I've done something similar to how he stacked up stones, but I've used little stone blocks that were left in the garden for a while, and some old bamboo that I've tied up and stuck in the middle to make a little signature of myself by using things around the garden. Also linking two ideas from how he uses twigs and stones. I've also zoomed in to show how the bamboo was all separated in the middle and how it balanced on its own. As for this piece, I have made another response, but to a different artist called Teresa Mangoles, which in one of her pieces she has went to a war site where people have been shot, and she's swept up with her flag all the blood and sweat that they have got, though I have not done the same thing as it caused some alarm, but instead I have created my own stains by getting a piece of paper, getting two strong coloured and disgusting things such as the brown was concentrated coffee that I put a teaspoon into a cup, added a little bit of water, mixed it together, drank it, and then I sprayed out my mouth, similar to how someone laughs hysterically and then sprays water out of the mouth, which I've seen on TV shows. Though the second one, which are these little grey splurges, are actually juice, which was supposed to come out red, which it didn't, as I just put straight away concentrated juice and just sprayed it out. Hasn't came out that well, unfortunately. I wish it could though. Though that's not the only thing that's been done in this piece, as I've also put glow in the dark paint on this to create two traces where it has stains from spitting, and also a glow-in-the-dark stain where I've made my own little symbol, which I've drawn also out in here, which signifies meaning a bull with horns and how they're usually furious, and then a poop, which represents bullshit, which my piece is a symbol of, as people who usually spray out loads of liquids from the mouth or in like surprise, or they're confused on how something's possible, which is why I've made it a symbol to represent bullshit, which works quite well together. I like how I've done this because it links symbols and then having the real thing done where you get actions that have been made as a background. Though I still don't consider this to be good in any 2D piece or even my print so far, though I believe that this idea would be very interesting during another project or even being looked at in photography.